last left off, the shaman, what was your name again? Kiruna, and Caden of Techromancer, and finally Zeroth, the Dragonborn, have headed off and were stuck in a cave after their caravan was attacked. They met up with the Elven High Queen, who...
She was Elven.
Yeah, she was Elven.
Oh yeah. Elvis.
Helped them destroy a black magic within her tomb, in reward for some gifts. They had then set out for a town that they know nothing about. On the way there to the front gate, Zeroth took a turn after he found something that startled him very much so. He had to go and make things right. Hopefully soon he will rejoin our travelers, but for now, it is just that.
Yeah, he's gone. Now we party.
So, both approach the gate of a city. It's big wooden walls.
I hated that lizard guy, you know.
Oh, and also on the stream, this man right here's a picture I'm using for a shaman, and this is the Techromancer. He kind of looks like a Templar.
I need to go to this live stream so I can see what you've made us
So,
look like.
there's two guards at the front gate. Do any of you have any honor, and does any of you have any honor?
He has.
Wait.
He should have honor. I have one evil. Because apparently acting like a
You have a
dick.
sanity, right? No, Helm has a sanity.
I have 2 sanity.
Whoops,
you have
I've
two
done
sanity.
something.
Arco,
What?
I've got to go for right now. I'll be right back once I finish helping with dinner.
Oh, okay.
So, see you guys in a second.
Okay, everybody, I have just the image for this scenario. Hold on, need to move around my setup.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah. Yeah, that
There
was
we
fast.
go, alright. So, both the guards have their spears pointed at you. Would you like to say anything to the guard? Would either of you like to say
yes.
anything? Or...
Trying to-
Are they they're pointing spears at us, right?
Yeah, we're pointing spears, but you realize that they're kind of like very shaky and they're not... You kind of notice that, just without a perception check, they're not really soldiers. More as if farmers who didn't really want to be soldiers, or be farmers anymore.
I would like to tell them, calm down, we are just here for shelter.
Wait, didn't we already go through this?
No.
Yeah, this is just kind of like, been told not to let anybody in or out of a city, but we fear.
Okay then.
Yeah, go on.
So, you can, they're kind of, this guy is kind of like saying you can come into a city, but you're being warned that there's something bad here. But, without a doubt, you guys, he leads you in to the main. It's kind of, you guys have played Skyrim, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, it's kind of like when you first go into Skyrim and, you know, or into the Solitude City, and there's kind of this, like, execution place nearby.
Yeah.
Front gate. There's another one of those, and there's a crowd of people just screaming at somebody who's up there.
Yeah.
They're kind of bound and they're on their knees, and there's this big guy kind of in, like, execution robes.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Now, real quick. So, none of the town notices you guys come in the gate.
Yeah.
And, would any of you like to
notice
roll a
us?
perception check?
Wait, they notice us?
No, we don't.
Okay, I would like to roll perception. I do have a dice here, but I'm just gonna use the...
Yeah.
So, my perception is 12, and I rolled a 10.
Okay. So, you're kind of looking to see what they're yelling at. All you can kind of see is the guy in the execution robes, but you can't quite see anything else. And actually, in the closer inspection of the execution, we're not really like... It's kind of like this guy's wearing a big duster and a hat, pretty much. And has something covering his face. It's not like a true executioner.
So he's like, he got it off eBay.
Yeah, pretty much. Zero, or not Zero, Caden, would you like to do anything?
Is there like a, shop nearby or a bar or something?
No, but you can, once again, roll perception to see if you want to figure out who's up there or anything else from the surroundings.
Okay, I'll roll. 17.
What's your perception?
11.
Alright, so you notice two new people. You notice this other guy, he's an older man, and he's kind of standing by trying to keep the guard, or the people, from pretty much running on to the executioner place. And he's an older man, and he's just like, everybody calm down. Justice will be served. and you can kind of notice who's on the chopping block. It's this. You can't quite tell if it's a male or a female, but it's a drow who's up there.
Okay then.
So, finally the guy in the executioner, like, outfit notices you. And he doesn't say anything, but he stares at you kind of with this, help me look. He's like, do something. Because this crowd's almost about to pretty much run up on stand and bludgeon to death whoever's up there.
Let's see here.
So, but obviously, either of you can try and do something.
Now, what is exactly happening? Can Caden tell me?
Do you want to tell him?
Yeah.
Alright, so tell him.
There's my brain broke. I'm sorry.
Yeah, mine did too.
I'm like trying to. My
So
brain.
Caden tells you that there's a drow up there, and this kind of looks like an execution, and there's a small man who's sitting there trying to keep the crowd back. And that the crowd is all about to get up there, pretty much.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
can I send my robot up there? Like to
You
help out the guy?
can,
To
but
help out the guy that's trying to keep them back?
sure, yeah. Give me do a strength roll, and it has to be over my strength that I just rolled. I rolled a d6, not the correct number. There we go.
Okay. I got an 18.
Alright, well, your robot is going, you're like, kind of point to him, tell him to go up there, and he runs up there, kind of holds his arm out, and one of the villagers kind of sees him, and he just, like, beats him with whatever he's holding with, and he's going to take 2 damage.
Okay then.
How much health does your robot have?
20.
Oh, okay. So, I would like to...
Now, of course, they don't know that your presence is there. They don't know that you're there.
I would like to do a history check to see if I know anything that's going on about the town.
Okay, give me a history check then.
I got an 11 and my history is 7.
Okay. So, and what was guards to tell you that people have been disappearing at night, and now that Kane's told you that there's a drow up there, you kind of know about this, there's many group of drow in this row. They all are underground people dwellers, or elf dwellers, but there's many different, like, factions of elves.
Yeah.
Of these people. And, you know that in this area, there's one of them that have hated just standard humans and halflings, and that's what these people here are. They're like humans and halflings.
Yeah.
So you can assume that the killings might be related to them, and that's why he or she, you don't really know which, is up there. But that's about all you know.
Okay then.
So
after a while, one of the townsfolk kind of looks back, and what is?
I wish Zero for Zero would have another guy to do something.
Yeah.
He was our brute strength guy.
So, you both... I'm gonna have to pull up something else here. Don't look at my stream to cheat, by the way.
How is that cheating?
Just like...
Because we can see the stats of
I-
everything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can barely bend my arm forward. Not doing push-ups again.
So, yeah, I had to run in fucking ecology, and my legs have been sore for the entire fucking weekend.
That's good.
No, it's not. So,
That is whenever you can barely lift a glass of water.
They both kind of look back, and they see you two, but it's not you two who they're,
Do they see us like kind of drow?
They see you both there, but it's not you that they are kind of worried about. You see this guy in this kind of like this big trench coat step up in front of you. He's just like, hey, everybody back. And they all kind of shy away.
Yeah. Is he
And
like
this
the
man
town
kind
mayor?
of looks at both of you. Both of you roll me a d10 real quick.
Really
Okay.
good shot. Oh wait, I rolled a d20.
D10.
I rolled an 8.
7.
Okay, both of you look at this man and you don't quite know who he is.
Is he the mayor?
No, he's not the mayor.
Oh.
You don't know who he is. He obviously doesn't look like he fits in with the town.
Yep.
But and you look at these guys, and they're all terrified of him.
Yeah.
And he's
And
sitting
look at
there.
the
He has this kind of you look at him, and he's kind of skinnier fella. You know, he just has this like big trench coat on him.
Yeah.
And he kind of has this like big hat covering his face, and he's holding this steel short sword in his hand. You can just kind of see him holding it. And everybody, as soon as he says this, backs away, and then the guy up on the executioner-looking guy says, "Alright, everybody back to your homes. We'll continue this tomorrow." And they all kind of look at him, and they all just shy away off. And this guy, he takes his look at the both of you. He doesn't really say anything. And this older guy comes up, and he starts talking to you two, as this trench coat guy kind of walks away as well.
Yeah.
So, this older guy comes up, he's like, "Oh, thank God. It's great that you guys showed up, although I don't know who got the crowd away. I thank you anyway."
What happened here?
People have been dying in the town, as I'm pretty sure the gods told you. And we found this drow here. And you kind of look at the drow, and you can notice that it's this male guy. Just
A male
kind
guy.
of, he's skinny. He has like long white hair.
Okay then.
Yeah.
This drow
A male
sneaking around
guy.
town, and everybody thinks it's him. Quite personally, from what we've seen, it's not him. But we can't convince the town that.
Sorry if you hear the screaming in the back. That's the TV.
I'm sorry if you hear about screaming.
They're watching The Hobbit.
Anyway, and the guy at the block comes down to you, and he's like, "Yes, I thank you as well. I'm the sheriff of the town." And he kind of pulls off his mask, and he puts away his axe that he was brandishing.
Mhm.
He was like, "We really need some help here.
Okay then.
I mean, and now that you're here, I don't think you're going to want to leave.
Oh dear.
Why?
Oh my.
Because as soon as people leave the town, they die.
Oh, fun.
Something
Oh.
hunts them down."
Oh,
Well then,
have a nice day.
have a nice day.
And
We'll be.
bereaved is like, I'd be or this guy, he says he's bereaved of the town. He's like, I'll be happy to pay you if you could help us. Large sum of what we have.
Okay,
Okay. Right.
we'll help you out.
These disappearances only seem to be happening at night, but it's always at least 2 people each day.
Okay. Is there any similarities between the two people? Normally?
Not that we can tell. We don't really know much of their backstory. We know they're not related.
What are the people that are, like, name, age, gender,
They come from a
relativity?
range of ages and genders and races, although most of us are human or halfling. There's a few elves in the town, 1 or 2 dwarves, but that's about it. There's only 1 dwarf left.
So it doesn't seem to have any discrimination between races or gender.
That's good to know.
Okay.
And the sheriff comes up and he's like, "You can question the drow if you want. He'll be in my cell and you can just talk to him here. But I'm going to have to get him out of here soon."
We will do that, but do you know a place where we can be bandaged up?
Ah, yes, there's a nice bar nearby. It's a local town area.
Wait, how much health did I start off with? I can't remember.
Do you not write it beside it?
No, I forgot.
Oh, what are you at currently?
48.
We're gonna say you have 52.
Okay.
I'm making
Sorry
the
about
loudest knuckle pops.
So, this guy, do you want to go up and question the drow, or?
that. Yeah, do you want to do that?
Sure.
Alright, so you both walk up, and he's kind of brown. He's like kind of, like bonded up, his arms are bounded up and his legs are too, and he's kind of propped up against the pole now. He's like, "Oh, glad you guys came. So what brings you to this fine shithole?"
We
I
were
don't
just
know.
passing by.
Just passing by, huh?
Yeah.
I was doing the same, and then they did this to me.
Hmm.
Racist assholes.
Well, we're here to ask you a few questions.
Nah, I'll tell you everything I know. But I didn't do it if that's what you're asking.
We're not quite asking that.
No. Then shoot. What do you need to ask?
That's a very good question. What are we going to ask?
Let's see here. Have you... I'm gonna ask him, have you seen anything about these murders around in your
They're
short
not
time being
murdering.
here?
They're being disappeared.
Well, some people are saying murdered, some people are saying disappear.
Okay.
Well,
Because of chaos's inconsistencies.
Good job,
Well-
Dungeon Master.
I can't say I do, but I mean, I found a few corpses when I was walking by. But hey,
Where'd you
whatever
find
it looks like, it's just an animal. Ripped to shreds. Probably a bear or something.
Where'd you find them?
I just wish I wasn't in this fucking town.
Hey.
This music is way too epic on my end for used to be talking to some elf.
What where'd you find the bodies?
Near the town, in the fields, by farms.
Did it look like it was killed by any creature that you know?
I can maybe assume a dire wolf or a bear.
Dire wolves. They're like wolves, but dire.
Yes, they are.
Okay,
Alright, and the marshal kind of walked up after a while and was like, alright, I'm going to take him back to the jail cell. If you want to ask him anything else, you go there.
okay,
I'll be there about all day, and if not, here's a key. Just don't let him out.
okay,
And he hands, the techromancer the key.
okay. And I
Can you make that
basically...
into a gun?
What?
Can you make that into a gun? Mythical gun.
It's a key.
Alright, so anyway, there's a few places, would you guys like to go to a bar? There's a few other places you could go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll
Why
go
not?
to the bar for a little bit.
So you both kind of walk by, you kind of walk, and he gives you a map as well of the town. You walk to the bar. And, there's not many people in here currently. It's just kind of the, it's just starting to get late and not too many people. People are, like, packing up or leaving and all that. You know, it's still kind of dawn-ish. It's, like, getting to dawn. But it's becoming night.
Yep.
So, you walk in there, and there's this little halfling at the desk. He's like, oh, hey, how are you doing there?
Okay, so he's Jamaican.
No, this is not Jamaican.
Are you sure?
I'm certain.
Okay
This is Jamaican, man.
then. Okay.
This is not Jamaican.
You're like
Okay.
5 steps off of Jamaican.
Yeah.
You're making me crazy.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
Alright, you punch a half-elf and... No, just kidding.
No.
No, no.
A halfling.
Okay, so
Yeah, we
would
punched the random half elf in the corner.
That was a
What?
halfling. Half-elves and lings are different.
Okay, so we would like your. We don't have much money. What's his name? Lizard guy took
No.
all of our money. Remember, he looted all the gold from that cave.
He had 2 gold pieces!
That's a lot of gold for beer, you know.
He's like, oh, I'm sorry to hear. That ain't my fucking problem now, is it?
Not talking to you. Now he's turned into some Irish-Scottish guy.
Oh my.
Okay,
Get them away from
We
my
would like a
lucky
room.
charms.
we would like rooms.
Rooms, eh?
Wait,
are you the
okay.
one to read, or are you the one who, got the crowd away?
Yeah. Yes, we are.
Oh, I must say, you saved that drow's life. I mean, he obviously didn't do it, apparently. At least that's what Reeve told me. We're good friends.
Well then, hold on for a second.
What? What?
Had
He's
to
gone and
close
done.
my window.
Oh,
Cause that was a really loud car that just went by.
I didn't hear it.
Anyways,
He's like, well, me and Reeve are good friends. He says none of what we found seemed like anything he could do. But
Okay.
anyway, so I assume you're here to help the town, yes?
Yeah.
Well, then I guess I can give you guys a room for free while you're here. It's the least I can do for my town.
Thank you.
But everything else you have to pay for.
Okay.
Alright, so as you're talking to him, you kind of see, Can one of you give me a perception roll?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll give one to
Yeah, he can.
20.
Okay.
Alright.
3.
What's your perception?
My
12.
perception... I got a 20 and my perception is 11.
Alright, so you're kind of looking around the room, seeing if there's anybody else here, and you kind of spot that same guy in the black trench coat sitting there drinking this mug of ale.
Okay.
And he kind of shoots a glance up at you, and you can only, Helm here give me a D10 roll.
Okay, D10 roll.
Yep.
Please don't get a 2.
10.
Oh, wow.
So you look at this guy, and you're kind of looking at him closely now to see if if he's somebody important, but you still don't know who he is.
Okay.
Even out of a 10,
Wait,
I got
You
10.
blow him up with a
what you said?
look of
Oh,
your
I
eye.
heard you wrong. No, you know exactly who this guy is.
Is he a ranger?
No. So there's been this old stories about, you don't quite know his name, but there's been this old story. You know that he is an evil man. He's not a good person.
Well, he
Oh,
seemed to
fun.
be doing a good job.
Huh?
He seemed to be a good guy.
Yes, but just expect him. You know that he's not a good person.
Who is he?
You can't quite know without talking to him. I mean, there's been a lot of. I mean, you can tell just by the description of like old tales about this guy. But it could be anybody. But definitely just by kind of an aura that he's not a good person.
Okay.
So would you like to go go up and talk to a bad person?
Yes.
All right. So you both
I'm-
kind of.
I'm-
So he tells you
I'll
that
go.
I'll give you rooms for free, and with the rooms come meals in the morning and such.
Wait.
All
Can't
that.
we
You're
just
like,
ask
and
the
you kind of
bartender?
you thank him, and then you walk over to this guy. He kinda
So
sets the
I'm
food.
going to slide into the chair next to, across from him.
Yeah,
from
it's kind
him.
of like a booth, and he's just kind of like.
Just
You look
kinda
like
just
you needed a
puts down his
friend.
mug, he's like, what do you,
You should.
want?
You should
I'm,
ask
I'm
him.
like gonna slide into the chair and do the whole rest my head on my hand. It's just like, sup.
So,
What do you want?
Just wondering what. Just
What are you doing
wondering, what are you doing in here? No,
My
I'm.
path has brought me many ways after the assassination of the High King.
so,
Interesting.
I do
Dungeon.
many things.
such
Are
Right.
you
as.
the
What's more
Dragonborn?
It's more important. Not you here.
Are you the Dovahkiin?
So he looks at you and he says, what's more important? It's why are you here?
We're just passing by,
No.
trying to figure.
You and him. You specifically.
Me?
Yes.
What? What?
Why are you here in this time?
Shit.
So after this, he knows something.
So,
Some Doctor Who stuff.
and I'm gonna ask him to specify what do you mean by time?
I think you know exactly what I'm saying, and you're just trying to hide it.
I'm confused.
Your gobs are weird. You're not from here.
I'm not. I'm from a different world.
I want to ask him a question.
Alright, so you kind of followed him. What would you like to ask?
Give me a second. I need to think.
I would like to ask him a question. What do you want to ask? I don't fucking know.
Fuck
I
if
don't
I know.
Where'd you get that coat? It's pretty cool.
That's amazing.
I like your coat.
That's your question? That's your question?
Where'd you get it?
Quite glad you like it, Shaman. I handmade it.
What?
I can't hear you!
I'm quite glad you like it, Shaman. I handmade it.
Oh,
It's pretty cool.
fancy.
Fancy.
So, is there anything else you'd like to ask him?
Where's the brothel?
Where's the what?
No.
I'm pretty sure
Wanna
he
fuck?
just. I'm just gonna bring up
Help a
some.
brother.
I'm
Help
just.
a brother out.
I'm just gonna bring up something from our last one. On Doc? No.
What?
Chaos should know.
So he kind of, it's like, I'm assuming Bereave told you about what's going on here too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I'd like you to know that he's also paying me a lot, so I think we should work together.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So,
I think he's.
so you're putting him in your party.
Okay.
And we
Right,
just
so-
shove him into the party list,
Yes,
and
he's,
in other
he's kind of taking the place of Lawson.
Here, I'll
and
find
in-
a picture.
and in RP
No, I have a picture. I
And
have
in-
Oh, do you? Send it on Skype.
and in classic RPG style, we're just gonna shove him into the first party member of the group, and then shove everybody else into the first party member of the group, and he's gonna be walking for us.
Oh wow, he looks awesome. What's his name?
his name. You never really asked him that.
What's your name?
But he just kind of looks at you and he says, "You'll find that out in time if you haven't already."
Okay. Cool.
Cool, cool.
I like your coat.
Thank you. So, I will say he does have a small bit of currency on him, and he kind of points into Manny and says, "Finney." It's like, "Yes, my friend. Yes, my friend. How are you?"
Suddenly he's Indian.
I need to ask him a question again.
All right. Yeah.
What can we call him?
You can call me a many things. Pick a name. Go by.
Dipshit.
Wait,
Yeah.
No, wait, no,
after
no,
you say
no.
that.
No, I was telling you. That is not.
Beedrill,
Yeah?
have you seen it? Have you seen the first 2 episodes of SAO Bridged?
No.
Okay, then you wouldn't get what I was gonna say.
No, I haven't watched any of Sword Art Online.
I'm
So
going
he's-
to call him Aiden Pierce. No,
Oh god.
no.
Let's call him Coat Guy.
So, alright, so he's sitting there and he's like, "Finney, a round of drinks." He's like, "I say yes, I'll go get you some." And he goes back and grabs this what looks like just standard ale from a town, nothing fancy. And puts it down in front of you, and the guy flips him 2 gold, and
I thought you were about
Thank
to say
you.
something different. How about we call him? I don't know.
Johnny boy.
Okay. What do you think of that, sir? Coat man.
that's what you want to call me, I'll respond to it.
Okay.
Hello, Johnny boy.
So you look at him and you realize that he's a
How do you spell Johnny Boy?
You realize that he's
Wait, are you serious?
Yes.
Okay.
You realize that he's a he's a human man. And can both of you roll me a d10 again?
Wait, is he gonna be an official like character player or just an NPC?
It depends on how long depends
long
on
he's
what you
here.
do. He could save your party the entire time, or he could
I mean, like, should I do I want to keep him as an NPC or should we get someone to play him?
oh, I mean, I have his stats pulled up.
Oh, okay, so you can be him.
Alright,
Okay,
so
so-
both of you roll me a d10.
Okay.
And I will
I rolled
say,
a 10.
if anybody here watches my friend's live streaming channel, this character is in there.
Oh, what? Ooh. I rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10. How much you roll?
I rolled a 4.
Alright. So you both look at this guy, and, I'm gonna say, Helm or Caden here realizes that he might not also be 100% right in the mind.
Yeah,
He
look at
might
what he's
be a little
wearing.
bit of, insane.
Look at what he's wearing. That is one crazy jacket. I love it.
Well, you kind of talk to him, and you kind of figure out that he's like a nomad. He's, doesn't have one true home.
Yeah. Oh, so he's like my people.
Well, you...
My people, they used to travel around a lot.
Trail of Tears, man.
Oh, god damn it.
That's what I was going for.
We used to move around a lot. I mean, a lot.
You know, loved on vacations.
So
We should stop talking about that. That's actually pretty mean.
Your drink seems like snow. I would assume first we should check the fields outside.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And about at the time he says that, you hear a loud screaming outside. It's like you can. It's like a wail.
So right before we can react to anything, I'm going to say
Down the drink.
I'm just gonna go. Maybe you should check that one out first.
Yeah.
And you can kind of notice that he's just kind of like, as you guys are kind of like getting up in a hurry, he's just kind of taking his time. He checks his sword real quick and makes sure it's, sharpened, puts it in his sheath, slowly stands up. He's like, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
As we walk out, I'd quickly turn around and grab the mug. And walk back out with them.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the mug.
Oreo in my pocket.
Huh?
I have an Oreo in my pocket.
Oh, okay.
It's warm.
I have an Oreo in my pocket.
That's nice, Johnny boy.
Anyway, you all kind of start jogging outside, and you go outside to one of the fields where they say we found like a corpse.
Yeah.
And also this is where actually I'm gonna put a picture of it in stream or thing.
A picture of the plane?
No, of the what's coming. Yeah, kind of like a picture of a field and stuff.
Okay, can you send it on Skype too? Oh, okay.
Oh, hi there.
You go into a field.
Oh my god. I'll put a picture of it on the video. Go on.
You go into a field, and you are looking around, and you're trying to figure out, where that's coming from. And you kind of see this, what looks like a villager. He has a big slash.
Yeah?
Oh.
That was abrupt.
Okay. I need to go for a second.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
We'll be right back, folks.
Okay, I'm back.
He's back.
Oh, he's back, but never mind.
Okay.
So, you're all rushed out to the fields.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we rushed out to the fields.
You rush out to the fields.
Okay.
Let that linger for a second.
Okay, yeah.
And you find this guard. He has a big slash across his face and his chest. And it's profusely bleeding. And then you see something standing over him. It has these long, thin arms and legs, a skinny torso. It's just eyes are purely glowing energy, and it kind of looks like it has these. It kind of looks like you actually a small bit with its like armor style. It has its like weird spines coming out of it. It looks like this thing.
Yeah.
It looks like the picture I sent you.
Yeah.
And
okay.
I want you all to roll me a D10.
D10?
Uh-huh.
D10.
I rolled an 8.
I got a 5.
Helm?
8.
Alright. And he is going to roll. So you both look at this thing, and you're not really fearful of it, but it seems as it was just going away. It was just about to claw at this guy again until it saw you, and now it's just focusing its attention on you.
Okay, battle music.
Like
wait for
both
it.
of us?
Initiated.
Yes, it's getting ready to attack them, or all three of you.
Okay.
Okay.
Who you roll Johnny Boy stats?
Yeah, I have all of his stats and all his stuff. So, actually, I'm gonna do a history check real quick.
Okay.
He kind of looks over and he's like, "This is black magic. I've seen many of it before in my travels.
Yeah.
It looks like a summon of some sorts."
I have a summon. It's pretty badass.
So does any of you else want to do something before you have to roll initiative?
I would like to roll a nature check to see if I can use any of the plants around it as something to attack it with.
You can do that after you roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
This is just kind of like a quick check period, like if you want to do a history or perception.
Oh, okay. I wanted to check if they would, like, fight with me.
Okay, well you can do that when you roll initiative. Helm, is there anything you'd like to do?
Let's see here.
Because this thing hasn't engaged you yet, but
It probably will.
yeah, it's most definitely going to.
So how
And
much?
you kind of
right,
see that your companion is getting ready for that, and he pulls out this
How much?
short. He pulls out his short sword.
How much
Yeah,
was that
Johnny boy?
scrap metal that I got?
You had 2 scrap metal.
Like, how much would that be?
Why are you
Like
trying to sell it right now?
kind of 2 pieces of kind of like broken swords, pretty much.
Are you on eBay? Trying to sell your scrap right now?
No.
Oh, okay. I can see
So
with a phone.
all right, roll me initiative.
Okay, that's a D10, right?
No, that's
D20.
D20.
I got a
Okay.
5. I'm fucked.
I got a 16.
Oh god.
All right. So Helm,
Oh.
you are going first, followed by your
Wait.
companion,
What
and
does
then
Johnny Boy roll?
Boy rolled a 14.
Oh god.
So you went last.
Yeah.
No, I go second.
No, I go last.
No, I was talking
I
about
rolled a
Arco.
You
I
go
rolled a
first.
5.
So Helm, you go first. So what do you want to do? Because this thing's getting ready to pounce.
Let's see here. I'm... Second.
Is it against the rules to tell him what I'm planning?
No.
I'm planning to use the plants as like a shield to surround us.
Okay. So I'm going to, I actually don't know what I'm gonna do.
Is your robot okay?
I think so.
Okay, I should... You good?
What?
I was gonna say something, but it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm honestly confused on what I want to do.
Alright, so just kind of want to
Get ready, battle ready.
just kind of wait and figure out what the efforts you're going to do. I mean, you can perception check the areas to see if there's...
I'm gonna perception check the area to see if there's any metal nearby.
Alright, give me a perception check, then.
I got a 16. And
What's
my
percep-
perception is 11.
Alright, so you look around, and you kind of see what looks to be kind of some broken weapon parts nearby.
Like, is there any sort of big structures that...
No.
No?
And these weapon parts will only give you about like 1 to 2 scrap metal.
Crap.
You could give my Ent armor.
Yeah, because he can summon an end.
But that's only temporary, so...
Yeah, it fights for you for 5 turns, and I'll give you like base stats.
Yeah, and that takes up my move for the turn, doesn't it?
Huh?
Well,
that takes up my move.
for the turn that you have to summon it, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I'm going... Is it okay if I use my manipulate metal and try to make myself a shield? With the scrap, with all the scrap I have and that's nearby?
So I'm just gonna, like, word to a wise, not dungeon master style, Arco here already told you that he is getting ready to make a shield with plants. Or at least try.
Okay, so afterwards I'll make a
dear.
shield.
Alright, so
Make
next
a
turn,
shield
alright.
for my own use.
So you're just gonna end your turn there, you're gonna be like, not gonna attack, you're just gonna wait to see what it does, pretty much.
I'm going to
he does...
stand... I'm gonna, like, stand near Arco to get ready for the shield. And I'm
Okay.
going to just see what it does.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna roll a 2, aren't I?
Johnny Boy here kind of has his sword out and he raises up his hand, and this large amount of purple energy starts kind of flowing through his body.
Oh.
As you can see it kind of like you can
well
see
then.
it like radiating off of him.
Well, ain't
And
this
he
pleasant?
lowers his hand, and this big blast of energy just surges out of it. Kind of in this like giant beam. And this thing, it doesn't dodge it. It gets hit straight in the chest by it, doing it 12 damage.
How much health does this have?
You don't know that as a thing.
As a
Just got-
player.
Yeah, you don't know that as a player or as your character. I mean, if you want to use some history text, you can see how. You can try and figure out how.
But that would use up our turn, wouldn't it?
That would use up, like, checks, like, for history and perception don't do much for turn. It's just kind of like what you can see before you do anything.
Okay.
But like movements and doing like special things, like maybe picking up scrap metal, for instance, would be like a bonus action. Moving would be like an action of an attacking.
Yeah.
action.
Okay, so doing wisdom check would not use up my turn.
No, and directly after this, he is going to. He kind of starts trying to inspect it, and he can't quite tell you too much about it, but he can tell you that this is some type of like Antriok. It's kind of a magical being, and that it's definitely not something that he's seen, but he knows kind of what it's like.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's going to be his turn. Now, Arco, what would you like to do?
I would like to, first history check.
Alright, give me a history check.
I rolled a 13, my history is 7. To check for health.
So, you're looking at this thing, and he told you it was an Antriok already. And you're kind of getting, like, there's kind of 3 base main Antrioks. There's a flame, an ice, and a storm.
Yeah.
And this looks like none of them. It would assume, because of its build, it's more by a flame, and it's kind of fragile, but not too much. I mean, you know that blast of energy definitely did hurt it a lot.
Yeah. So, how much health does it have?
You don't know exactly, but you know it's kind of like at least halfway killed.
Oh, okay. Okay, so, and now I would like to try to commune with the... What kind of plants are we surrounded by?
Just kind of trees, wheat, because you're in a field, like a farm.
Okay, I would like to use the trees to... And... I would like to use the wheat to grow quickly around us to like a sort of sphere. And then use the leaves to like make a storm around him so the monster can't see.
Alright. So that's going to be a nature check with a disadvantage unless you want to call upon help from anybody else.
Call upon help.
Then they can kind of like harness whatever energy they have with you.
Okay. I want to use Caden because he is a mage.
Alright, so Caden, both of you give me nature rolls.
Okay. I got a 9 and my nature is 5.
Caden?
I got an 18 and my nature is 13.
Okay, so you both kind of like... You're like... Arco's kind of like... Kaliuni, or whatever.
Okay, just say Arco.
Arco here is kind of like... sapping kind of your magical energy from you to use as himself.
No, not too much.
Yeah, you're not. You're not like draining his being, but you're just
It's just
taking
kind of
a
like...
small bit. And the trees. Now, what'd you say you wanted the trees to do?
I wanted the trees.
You know, you
to-
could have
I want the-
you could have phrased that better by saying that he is borrowing my energy.
I want
Instead of
the trees to drop their leaves to make like a sort of storm to make it difficult to see us. Then I want the wheat to grow into like a spherical shield around us.
Wait a second. Why wouldn't you just command the trees to grow around us?
Because you can't do that.
So
Trees
It,
can do
it wouldn't be a
You
very
managed
it wouldn't be a
that,
very strong
and
tree. I'm not a strong
that's gonna
shaman.
be your entire action for his turn because that was a lot. You had to like take energy from somebody else.
Not too much.
all of my energy. I'm just sitting there, an empty husk, just going.
So
You're a potato.
I
You've turned into a potato.
I became
So,
a potato.
Johnny here is immediately kind of pierced through the wheat sheet and yells, "It's not there anymore!" And you both kind of look around, and it dashes through the wheat trying to cut you.
Okay.
Oh.
And both of you give me a perception to tell me if you see this.
Why wouldn't we? He pointed it out to us.
I got an 18.
Well, yeah, you know that he's gone, but you guys don't know where he's jumping from, so...
Oh, okay.
I got an 18 and my perception is 11.
I got a 12 and my perception is 12.
Alright, so both of you now give me a dex check.
Oh. Okay. Whoops, that's the wrong window.
I got an
I got an
18.
8.
I got an 18 and my dexterity is 10.
I got an 8 and mine dexterity is 10.
Alright. So, Arco, unfortunately, you're going to take a hit
Oh.
for 11 damage.
Why 11? It wasn't even that big of a miss. Okay, so...
This thing is hitting you with powerful energy.
Okay. Can I take its energy as it hits me?
No.
No.
And
No.
also, Johnny's going to take an attack, but he's only going to manage to take 1 damage from this thing.
You lucky little shit.
And it is at this point where it just kind of like pulls out its claw. You notice it has these like long claws, and it just slashes through you and dives into a weak where you can't see it anymore. So basically, what you did is you kind of made a shield around you that's now.
No, it's not. It didn't grow straight up. It's like a shield, and it's all around us is just grass now.
Yeah, but it's like wheat.
No,
You
but
kind
it's
of
not,
gave it. It's kind
It's not-
of like it's growing around you, creating the shield. So anything that comes outside, like if a magical blast comes from outside, it's gonna protect you from it mostly. They're not gonna see where you are, but also you're not able to see where this thing is.
We need that lizard back.
So, Caden, it's now your turn.
Can I sense magic to see where it is?
Sure, give me a wisdom.
Got a 10 and my wisdom is 8.
Alright. So you're kind of sensing, you don't know exactly where it is, but you know it's kind of to the east of you, because it popped out from the west, and it dived right back in. Or right back out.
So, can I take one of my moves to make a shield for myself? Since the wheat
You
shield
can,
kind
but it's
of...
not going to be like a full body shield, it's going to be kind of like a plate shield. You
yeah.
wear on.
Yeah, I know. It's not going to be a tower shield, it's just going to be a small shield that I can
Yeah,
move
it's going to be kind
around.
of like a buckler.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Metal buckler.
I'm going
Alright,
to use...
so that's your bonus action.
I'm going to use my manipulate metal to do that.
Alright, so that was your bonus action. You made yourself a shield.
Okay. So...
So, wait, what is this guy made of, this monster guy?
As before, Johnny said that, it was an Antioch, and that means it's kind of just condensed magical energy.
Okay, so... Now, so it's like evil magic, like, sort of hurt magic?
Itself
Hurt
is
magic?
fully magic.
Like, damaged. It's been damaged.
Yeah, it's kind of had... That magical blast kind of seemed like it kind of sapped its power away from it, almost.
Okay.
And
yeah.
wounded it at the same time. It's not a being of flesh and blood, but it is a being of, like, spirit.
So you can heal it.
Huh?
You can heal it?
It can heal itself, somewhat.
No, can you heal it?
I have to turn off the music so I can hear what the fuck you're saying.
Can you hear it? Can you heal it?
Heal?
Why would you
Yeah.
want to heal it?
Well, I mean, like, with good, like, natural magic.
After, Chaos' observation that it must be a summon, it's kind of working on somebody else's bidding.
Oh, okay.
Been commanded by something else.
Yeah.
And if you
Okay.
heal it, it will probably do nothing.
Okay, so whose turn is it?
Does, Hayden want to do anything else?
Can I try slashing at it?
You would have to take your movement to, move out of a wheat.
I would rather move out of the wheat so I can see where it is.
Alright.
Because he's
So,
not
you're
going
the
to
only
be...
one. So far, you're the only one. You kind of make your shield and you step out of a wheat. And what was your weapon again? Like you had an arm.
Like
It was
an arm blade.
that's-
Alright, so you kind of like flick that out and you have your thing up and you're looking around. And this thing is going to, since you just stepped out as your movement, it's going to dash at you. Give me a dexterity plus an advantage.
Plus an advantage.
The advantage is if you fail the first roll, you can roll again.
Okay, so I got a 17.
Alright. So this thing, it dashes at you, but you quickly put up your shield and its claws scrape against the shield and it doesn't hit you.
Okay, what about my robot? What can I do with him?
You're...
Now that he's close by.
You can send him out to attack or whatever you want.
I mean, he's like right next to me, so can I attack with him?
you can attack him with your robot.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack him.
Alright, so, give me a strength check.
What? Give you what?
Actually, no. No. Look at this thing's stats. No. You don't give me a strength check. Your robot tries to come up with its, claws and slash at it, but its claws go right through it.
Okay,
So wait,
it's
I can't
basic-
physically attack it?
As your robot sees, as you see from your robot, you cannot physically hit it with objects.
Well, then I'm screwed because I don't have an actual magical attack.
It's
None of
kind
us
of like,
do. Except unless Johnny Boy has some trick up his sleeve.
and that is kind of your action done. Your
Okay.
turn done. So now Johnny is going to do quick another history check.
Yeah.
Alright, Johnny doesn't know anything more. Now Johnny's going to give me an intelligence. So Johnny also kind of steps out of a wheat. He kind of pulls his way out of a wheat. And he's like, and he just says, this thing's made of dark magic. It's almost like a shadow. You won't be able to hit it physically. Only magical items can hurt this.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's
then.
kind of when he unsheaths his sword, because he's kind of close to it now.
Yeah.
And he unsheaths his small short sword.
It's enchanted, isn't it? If we had the lizard guy, we could rip his armor off and beat him to death.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go for a few seconds.
But what?
I gotta go
Jeez,
for a
hope
few
you-
seconds. I'll be right back.
Let's be honest, he's using the pisser. I don't know why I can't just say that, but
Okay, so what was happening?
we were just
Oh.
going over backstory of the other story, or of the story of the D&D thing where I play, not the Dungeon Master.
Okay.
Back into RP status point.
Okay, and music playing 3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
So, he pulls out his blade and gets ready and he slashes down on this thing with it.
Okay.
And he does 7 damage, but he's not quite done.
Okay.
And at this point, what he kind of does, his hand's still glowing with a magical energy.
Yeah.
And he kind of grasps the back of its head.
Somehow, yeah.
Well, he's radiating magic.
Oh, yeah.
His arm
Yeah.
is like, you look at his arm, it's just, from what it was, which is kind of like a blackish color of his trench coat.
Yeah.
It is now just pure purple.
Okay. So he's a badass.
And
I want that kill.
he basically sucks the life out of it until it's nothing more than dust.
Cool.
Well then.
So he's a warlock.
Not exactly.
Battle mage.
But he is a person of magic.
Well, he's not a battle mage. Look at what he's wearing.
Well, it doesn't
He's
really.
wearing an old leather jacket.
It doesn't really matter what he's wearing.
Yeah, I guess.
So he takes his sword and he sheaths it back up and he's like, that's done then. And you both kind of look over the guard, he's kind of patching up his own wound, or this villager. He's
Mhm.
patching up his own wounds.
Mhm.
But, you can try to kill him if you like.
Okay. So, why would we kill him?
I said heal him.
Oh, you said kill him, I thought.
Yeah, you did.
I said heal.
Okay. So, I look over to Johnny Boy and say, do you think that I should heal? I know, I just heal him.
Alright. So, roll me a, wisdom roll then.
I got a 7, my wisdom is 6. That was close.
Alright, so you channel your energy and you
This
roll me
automatically
a
explode.
decent, roll me a d12.
Okay, I got a 12.
Okay. So you heal him. His wounds close up and he's like, well, thank the stars. Who
Yeah.
are you people?
We came from the brothel.
Huh?
Nothing.
Like, thank the stars. Who are you people? And Johnny comes in, he's like, we're doing a job. I suppose you should come with us. And you all start walking back to the town. And the sheriff is there, and he kind of has, like, a bunch of guardsmen ready to come look for you guys.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, there they are! And you're both kind
Get
of
'em.
walking up with them. And he's like, why the hell did you go out?
Eh. Where's my ale?
Nobody's gonna say anything?
Oh. Doing a
So
job.
Johnny accepts it, he's like, we found what's been killing your people. It was an Antriarch of some sort. He's dead now, but there'll most likely be more later. He's like, an Antriarch?
Yep.
What are those? Magical beings. Very deadly, if used correctly.
Boogeyman.
Not quite. He's like, oh, well, thank God you got our guard back. And there's two guards at the gate. Like, we didn't see him leave. He just disappeared. And he's kind of like scolding the guards for like letting you guys out.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, well, might as well get some sleep, boys, and reinforce the gate, because these two can't fucking do it.
There's something I'm wondering.
Yes?
Why did the guard get taken when he was still in the town?
When he was still in the town? Well,
Yeah.
you can ask him why he went.
Hey, guard. Why'd you go outside the town?
Oh, I thought I heard my sister screaming for help, but now I realize that she's been dead for 3 years.
Oh my god.
What?
He just now realized his sister's been dead for 3 years.
Well, no. Like, after talking to him for a while, he kind of, it's kind of like he forgot that she ever died.
Oh, okay. I thought he was just a dimwit.
It's like, but thank you guys for staying for my life. Do you need anything? Is there anything I can do for you?
Do you have a...
I need, do you know anything about magic?
Not a clue.
Huh?
Not a clue. I'm a farmer's boy, for God's sake.
Do you have any money?
No,
Wait, you're a soldier. A guard.
we don't get paid much. My first day on the job.
Expect a letter.
Okay. And, so you guys start walking back to a tavern. Do you guys want to give me a perception check?
Okay.
For what?
Just
Okay.
give me a perception check.
I got a 17 and my perception is 12.
I got a 20 and my perception... I'm just kidding, I got a 3. And my perception is 11.
Alright, so the shaman realizes that as the guard is walking back towards his house, Johnny is following him.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Well, something's
So do
happening.
you want to do anything about that?
I scream, Johnny, the ale's this way.
And he just he doesn't even look at you and he continues to follow. Okay.
Bitch. Follows him.
So you're gonna follow Johnny?
Yeah.
Okay. So you follow Johnny and
Wait, do we not get any honor? We took down
you
the town's
you
monster.
both get 2 honor.
Okay, I was gonna
Yay,
say.
now I'm just slightly better than I am evil. By 1 point.
I'm just a bit insane.
So, no, those two are the insane ones.
Oh dear. That's not good.
So, you follow him, and he doesn't notice that you're following you, and the guard kind of looks up, he's like, what do you want, sir? I don't have anything. And, Johnny draws his sword, getting ready to attack the guard.
Yeah. Because obviously he's been touched by the evil magic.
So, do you want to try and do anything about it?
I would like to ask Johnny, is it because he's been...
He doesn't know you're there,
Touch-
by the way.
Oh, I would like to ask Johnny. Wait, do you want to do anything, Caden?
I'm going to run out and try to reason with Johnny.
Alright,
Okay.
so you kind of see that getting right, and you run out, and give me a dexterity check.
Okay, so I got a 12 and my dexterity is 10.
Ooh, okay. That's actually good for you. That is actually probably one of the best decisions that could have came out of it. So, just as he's about to slash down at the guard, you jump in and you kind of block his sword away.
With my shield.
And you just kind of like put his arm into a lock so he can't push down his sword. And he stares at you with these, what you can kind of see now are like blood red eyes.
Okay.
And you realize that his other hand is not bound by anything, by like you're not holding it back.
Oh,
and
crap.
you're going to have to give me a dexterity check with a disadvantage of 4.
20.
No, not you, Caden.
I know. I was cheering for him.
I got
20,
a
20.
2, counting the disadvantage.
Yeah, you're
His hand is not going purple matte or like a purple anymore, but it's starting to glow a deep black. And he
Okay.
unleashes a bolt of energy.
good knowing you, Caden.
And you take 16 damage.
Oh, well, that's not that much. I'm not dead.
That's a lot of damage.
I'm like,
And as he's doing that, he breaks free of your arm and he's like, you should have left this alone.
You're the one that told us.
Yes, they follow you. Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Whenever the screen said, let's check that out.
No, that was Caden.
God damn it, Caden.
you are not paying attention, are you?
No.
And I want you both to roll a d10.
1.
I got 9.
Caden, you now know who this is. This is a man who has gotten his name from all the brutal crimes, everything he's done named Chaos.
Oh.
And
Are you
he's
serious?
been alive, he's been around the world for a long time, and you know his class now too. He's what they call a trickster nomad. He's a very magical person.
Okay, gotta go for a second.
Fuck me.
I know, jeez.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so I put
Okay,
up the
so
cut
I'll be
words.
back in a second.
Chaos just walked off and said, I'm gonna go grab a Mountain Dew.
I haven't even stood up yet. Now you're gonna have to wait on me.
Okay then.
So, my head is gonna get imploded because apparently Chaos is about to use his hands. And I'm gonna tell the guy, it looks like you have a lot of hands-on experience.
Wow.
So I'm gonna get my head ripped off, I bet.
Yep. You're gonna get murderized. I like how half this stream is just gonna be me gone.
Yeah.
If I hear the helm stepped away again, no.
Nope.
Good to hear. Else you would have been hurt. Hurt real bad.
Okay, let's
Thank-
continue on.
Alright, so,
Wait. Okay.
after, Caden here was shot with a powerful black blast of energy, that's gonna take up his turn. And, Caden is obviously going first in this altercation.
Yeah.
Mr. Kaloon,
Kedona.
I'll get that name right eventually. What would you like to do?
Okay, I would like to go up to him and say, hey, calm down. He was just wondering what was going on.
Give me a charisma check.
Okay.
You're gonna try to charisma check the guy that just shot me in the head.
I rolled a 20.
Well,
Oh.
well,
We were talking about this a minute ago. I said, imagine if I rolled a 20 whenever I did this.
oh. He kind of lowers his hand and is like, it's none of your business what's going on here. You all should leave. Now, do you
Okay.
guys want to leave?
No, of course not.
Okay.
So is that what you're gonna say to him?
No,
We will leave as long as you go with us.
No.
Okay, if you leave the town?
No.
If you leave this guy alone?
No.
We'll give you a whore.
Huh?
We'll give you a whore.
And as you're just talking to him, he raises his hand and he blasts the guard's head off.
Okay, that's one way to do it.
Without even looking, he just...
And you have
We could still go
wasted...
And soon afterwards,
We could still go get that whore.
you hear kind of a voice yell from a back alleyway.
Yeah.
And,
He was being controlled, wasn't he?
no, you don't quite know that yet. And I'm going to send you the picture through Skype.
Okay.
I was really hoping you didn't roll that 20 and you rolled like a fucking 1, so I could beat up on Pain for a turn real quick.
Wow. Oh my gosh, it's the paladin.
So, you hear this loud booming voice. Like, pretty much yelling at the top of his lungs. And soon, Chaos turns his head. And he sees a face that you kind of realize, or you kind of think that he recognizes. And the guy says, he kind of sits there and he's like,
Hold on, wait, I gotta go real quick, I'll be right back now.
That ghost just got dropped.
Oh, wow.
And Helm, please don't tell me you had to go do something real quick.
No.
Okay.
I was kidding.
I'm gonna end the call real quick, call you guys back.
Okay.
I think Ghost's like computer just fucking crashed. Come on, people! Just as the parts that I have planned out completely come to play.
Hello?
There we go.
Yeah, what just happened?
No idea, you got dropped from the call.
I know.
No idea, you got dropped from the call.
Okay, so...
So, this guy who Chaos seems to, like, you look at the look on his face, you realize that he knows this guy from somewhere. And the Paladin shouts, "I will not let another one be taken by your hands." And he pulls out this large bastard sword. And now is when you're gonna have to choose sides. Who will you fight with? Will you fight with Chaos, the Trickster Nomad, or Peace, the Paladin?
So I'm going to pull out a bucket of popcorn and fold out a folding chair and just kind of sit there.
You must pick one group to fight with.
Aww, I can't just sit there and watch?
No.
I was just gonna side with whoever won. I almost had a stupid idea of hitting both of them and then running. I'm gonna hit both of them so that they're both aggroed on me and then run.
I crashed, by the way.
Huh?
What?
I'm back. I just crashed.
Oh, I thought you were just silent.
Oh.
Alright, so Arco, who are you gonna pick sides with?
I didn't hear anything about what just happened.
Oh, okay. So, Peace comes out and he yells, "I will not let another one be taken by your hand."
Is that this person?
That's the Paladin.
Peace?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. And he pulls out this large bastard sword.
Yeah.
And you must pick one group to fight with.
Okay, what's the other group?
You have Peace or Chaos.
Oh, well then.
Oh, I see what you did there.
That's totally non-suggestive names as to what we must do.
Just a little reference. Where would I get more power from?
Well, they both know a lot of magic, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. If I went with
one
Peace,
knows more evil, dark magic, and one is more like paladin magic, like healing.
I would like to scream a question to Peace.
Just scream a question.
Alright, would you like to scream?
Oh. Oh. Oh
Dude,
god.
can I be
Oh god. Oh god, no. Oh god, no.
What?
I had selected everything in my... Oh god.
What?
Delete?
Can we not keep things professional?
No!
No, we can't.
Remove.
Has this been on the entire time?
Which side? All right.
I've
you know
gotta
what,
delete-
I'm gonna let you pick which side you guys are fighting on.
Me?
Yes, peace or chaos.
Now,
But you
can I
want
ask
to shout a
my...
question, didn't you?
Yeah.
Shout a question.
Can I be a shaman and still be... and not be a paladin if I join you?
He doesn't
Yeah?
listen. Eat it in a moment.
Can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
Can I be a shaman and not a paladin if I join him?
He doesn't listen either.
I was asking... What? I was asking... No, you. Not Chaos.
Don't know. I mean, he doesn't. As a paladin, he thinks mages are kind of, you know.
But I'm a shaman.
Well, you're still a magic user.
So, he's a magic user.
Yeah, but he's been trained by the Order.
What order?
The Order of Paladins. It's actually a normal thing in fantasy worlds.
I'm a shaman.
Yeah, but you're not like a paladin. You're like a mage.
Okay, so...
You're
I
still
think that-
technically a magic user.
I think that... Who are you gonna go with, Caden?
I have no clue.
Why you do this to us?
I mean, one is peace and one is chaos. You choose which one you're gonna help.
That's the thing. One of them
I won't
could
tell
give
you
us-
neither of them will die from this encounter, but one of them will end up badly wounded.
Peace is gonna end up badly wounded, isn't he? Because that's how it always goes. And he goes
Well,
back to the
depends on
order.
who you fight with. You guys could change the tide of a battle.
Hey, Caden, who do you want to go with?
I have no clue.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Pick a paladin by its toes.
One of them is not a paladin.
Pick a person by its toes.
Why would you pick up a person by its toes?
Not pick it up, pick it.
Alright, so as you guys are deciding, Peace
We're just
charges forth with his sword.
at
and
us.
now I actually have to start rolling stats.
At us?
No, at Chaos.
Oh, okay.
Now Chaos is going to do a dexterity check. He is not I am not dexterous at all. Peace brings down his great sword on top of Chaos for an entire d20 and does 17 damage.
Okay. I would like
If
to
that
go with...
helps you decide.
I would like to go with the side of the peace guy, because the tribe that I come from, they are very fierce fighters and believe that if you are a good fighter, then you will be fought with, like,
So
you will be fought side.
I'm gonna side with Peace for the fact that Chaos
You
just
don't know.
blew someone's head off.
Out of what you think, it's like cold blood, right?
Yeah, it was
Cold-blooded.
just a little bit too far there.
Okay. So Chaos kind of notices that you step to his, like, the Peace's side. You kind of bring it out onto his streets. You kind of notice that you guys step to Peace's side. And he's like, fine then. And he puts his sword away and he raises up both of his hands. And two of the creatures you were fighting before now were summoned on both of his sides.
Oh, so that was a distraction? Now was it?
I think he was trying to get rid of us before.
And we are too damn resilient.
We
So-
both lost health, though.
The Paladin looks
I-
over at both of you, Peace, and he's
I-
like, thank you for deciding to fight with me.
I
But
shanked him 20 times.
So I'm gonna look at
No,
I'm gonna
I'm
look
joking.
at him before he continues and just go, "You better not betray us and end up being the evil one here."
Don't blow
I'm a
head off.
Paladin of the Order. I can do no evil.
Well, I've seen worse.
It's literally one of his derps, by the way.
His derps?
One of his derps, as in his anti-perks, is the Oath cannot do evil. If evil is done, lose 5 sanity.
Okay.
Well, I mean, still,
He's
I'm
gonna go
just
insane
gonna
with
s-
us.
I'm just
So
going
if
to.
if you were to attack, like, now let's say, like, what Caden originally did. Well, let's say Caden ran up and slashed him across the throat, or something like that, in his thick plate armor. Then Peace would have all right to, like, you know, bring down his bastard sword. But if, let's say, you got caught in the crossfire and he, like, stabbed you,
He would go insane.
like, gain 5 sanity, which means he would be going insane.
would just step in front of his sword every time and heal myself and then do it again.
So, these two creatures are going to go first. I need you both to roll dex checks. Dex checks, 2 of them.
What level are we, by the way?
You're about, like, level 2.
Okay, I got a 6 and my dexterity is 10.
Alright, roll me another one.
I got a 1.
Okay, so, one of these creatures, they're both gonna lunge at you, obviously.
Wait, what about Caden? He didn't roll.
Caden, actually no, Caden, would you like to have one of the creatures lunge at you?
No.
Okay.
Man.
So,
At least toss
they
me your
both
shield.
lunge at you immediately.
You
Okay,
have
okay.
plants, right?
And,
We're
well,
in
you're
the
in the
middle
city.
of a town.
You can find plants.
Grace,
And,
to my side. To my side, you dandelions.
one of them hits you for just one, where the first one just kind of slashes across you. But the next one, as that one slashes, you kind of fumble, and this thing hits you for only 5.
Only 5, he says.
They seem to
5.
be a bit weaker than the ones you fought before.
I have like 26 health now.
And now Chaos is going to do his turn.
Oh, good joy.
Wait, didn't that count as his turn since he summoned something?
Oh yeah, I forgot he did some of those. Alright, so his
Trying to
turn
get
is
us
up.
killed?
And now, everybody roll initiative! And Peace is going to also roll initiative.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a 12.
Alright, so Peace is going last.
Okay. Wait, are these
Arco's
things
going,
awesome?
First, and Caden's going second.
Well, I mean,
Oh, like
we both
shoot
rolled a 12.
dandelions.
Huh?
We both rolled
Shoot
a
my
12.
Oh, you both rolled a 12 and reroll.
No, I rolled a 13.
Okay, then you go
Oh,
first.
I'm an idiot. I thought we both rolled 12. I'm
I
sorry.
would like to summon my Ent.
Alright, so you kind of copy him, and you push all your weapons he's done, and this medium-sized ent appears, and it kind of starts, has like
Pseudo-voodoo.
nature energy around it, and it's going to go first. It's going to attack.
Okay, I would like.
I have it stat, so I'm going to say it's going to do its strength. One of the creatures tries to run up and slash it, and it just pummels it into dust.
Wogue. It's a pseudo-voodoo, isn't it?
Pseudo-voodoo! Pseudo-voodoo! Rock blast!
Jesus
No, it's like a tree. It's pretty much like a big tree with like large log arms and legs and.
A pseudo-voodoo.
Well, no, he has like branches. This thing has
Okay.
like upper tree trunks for arms.
Okay. So, I forgot to put the epic music on. It's back on. Anyways.
I'm just gonna keep my peaceful music throughout this.
Okay, so is that the end of my turn?
That is the end of your turn, Caden. You can go now.
Okay, so I'm going to lunge at Chaos with my dual swords.
All right.
Well, my arm blades, whatever the heck.
Give me a
sentence
strength
went.
check.
Strength check. 17, and my strength is 10.
Okay, and so you lunge for him, but Chaos can see you clearly, and he jumps out of the way.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna get my robot to attack him too.
Okay, so your
Sir.
robot goes up to attack him. Give me a strength check.
15, and his strength should be 10.
What Chaos kind of, you see his energy in his hands changing, and it changes from what seems to be like a death black to like an electric blue, and it shocks your robot, knocking it unconscious.
Wait, it shouldn't do anything because he's clockwork.
Oh, he's clockwork.
Yeah, technically
Oh,
he's
I thought it was like
clockwork.
electronics. Oh, okay.
No,
then
I
now
have
it's
no
not.
access to electronics.
Okay, so
It's medieval.
So you can say that he turns his aura to like rust orange or
he
something.
just kind of sucks the magic that's making it go out of it.
No, you've already said electricity. Can't go back, man.
I'm a dungeon master. I can give you super aids.
Okay, fine.
He can.
Sucks the magic.
Sucks the magic out of it, and it just kind of flumps over. It's not dead, it just needs energy.
Releasing a deadly case of super
It
AIDS.
basically needs to be rebooted.
Okay. I hit the button.
So, Caden, would you like to do anything else for your turn?
Turn it back on.
I'm gonna reactivate it.
Alright, that's your bonus action. You put more energy into it and it can't do anything. It's just like, rebooting and getting itself oriented.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna need it.
So now, Peace steps up with his bastard sword, and first of all, he's going to heal Arco.
Thank you.
If he makes the wisdom check. He's quite a wise man.
Yes.
He actually only has 1 wisdom lower than Chaos.
Okay.
And he heals you for a whopping, what was your max?
52.
He heals you for a whopping 29 HP.
Okay, I gotta get my calculator up for this stuff.
And
29.
now that he's done that, he's going to do, that was a bonus action, pretty much, just healing with like bonus.
That gives me 55 health.
That gives you 55, and just go up to your normal, and that's about it.
Okay. Cool. Thanks, bro.
And what he does, that's kind of like that's like his bonus action.
Yeah.
So now he's going to walk up with his bastard sword, and he's going to slash at Chaos.
Okay.
And he smites down upon him.
Splat. He's gonna lose an arm.
And Chaos is hit for a whopping 15.
How much health does he have?
He originally had 45, and now he's down to 21.
Okay.
Or like 55 or something like that. Yeah, 55. So now it is Chaos's turn.
Okay.
And he is, now that Peace is very close, he gets his black energy out. He is going to hit Peace with his black energy for a whopping 29 damage.
Oh my gosh.
I roll his out of a D40.
Okay.
So Peace is badly wounded now.
Yeah.
And he's kind of like, he gets shot and he kind of walks back and uses his sword to brace himself. Kind of. As you can see that now, like under his armor, because the energy seemed to not go like and damage the armor, but it seems to damage something internally. And you can kind of see the blood coming out of his armor.
Okay.
He's not dead, but he's close to dead.
Okay, so I would... Wait, whose turn is it?
As he's getting ready to tell his little thing to go do something, he kind of cocks his head, and he turns around and walks off.
Who did?
Huh?
Chaos did?
Yes.
Okay.
And he leaves the being to fight.
Okay.
So now I want the person who's closest to it, which will be Caden. Actually, no, it will be Peace who's closest to it, because he was right up next to Chaos.
Yeah.
He does not duck out of the way of this thing, as it, but it doesn't quite have enough power to, like, penetrate his armor.
Yeah.
So now it's up to you guys to get rid of it. And it's a lot weaker than the ones you fought before. As you can see, because your int just smashed one into dust.
Okay.
Now... Oh wait, yeah, his turn first.
I would like to take the pure energy out of my ent and blast it.
Alright, so you suck the energy, like you have your int turn to you, and you stab it with your spear, and the spear translates the energy all down to you. Give me a wisdom check with a disadvantage of 4.
Just saying, it's kind of a dark thing that's going on. Is that why it's...
Oh yeah, it is a dark thing, isn't it? Lose, or gain 1 evil.
Oh.
Thank you for alerting me.
No, you could have it to where your ent sacrifices his energy back to you. Because technically it was your energy to begin with. And it's not that evil since it's your own,
Well, no,
follower.
It's summoning another magical being. It has its own mind.
Well, yeah, but still, it's still bound to you.
He is basically killing a He's basically killing a companion. It's like if you were to smash your robot.
Yeah, except this thing has infinite power for me. It's like a
So
battery
you
that
suck
can
up its magic, and you feel a little bit more evil for doing so. And
Okay.
you go to try and blast this thing. Give me a wisdom with a disadvantage of 4.
I rolled a 15, so I got an 11, and my wisdom is 6.
Alright, so you still manage to gain everything you can, and you pulverize this thing. There's nothing left. There's not even the summing. There's not even like the little dust that comes after a summon. It's just gone.
Yeah.
And you kind of walk up the street to see where Chaos is, and he's disappeared.
Okay.
And Peace kind of props himself up on his sword. He's like, "Thank you, citizens of this village. I'm
We're not
glad to see
citizens.
that chivalry is not dead.
We're not citizens, but no problem.
That man is quite an evil person. I have
Oh.
traveled with him for some time. We were good friends once.
I'm gonna
Well,
look. I'm
I
gonna look.
wouldn't say friends.
As soon as he finishes, I'm gonna look at him and go, "Yeah, he's pretty evil because you know he just blew that guy's head off."
Why do you think they call him Chaos?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know.
And he
Something
kind of
about
props
heads.
himself. He's like, "I must be leaving this town shortly. I knew he'd be here. Seems
Hey, why
like
don't-
he's gone." So, Peace is. So, does anybody want to try and help Peace, or are you gonna let him just walk off?
I've got no healing powers, so
I've got some. So I heal him.
All right, give me a wisdom check.
16. My wisdom is...
All right, and what is
6.
your spell? It's just a basic healing spell, right?
Yeah.
All right. Since
D6
he's
heal.
more of a magical person, just do that for me.
Done. Healed.
All right. Give me a D4 roll because that D4.
A D4?
Yeah.
I rolled a 3.
Okay, so he heals for 3 health, and he's like, "Thank you, that will help. Whatever that magic was, it was much darker than anything I've seen in our encounters before. I must bid you adieu. I hope our paths cross once again in the future. And if not, I hope I see you when Akatosh brings us up." Oh wait, shit, that's a Skyrim name. Fuck. What's a magical god name?
copyright.
When Zorro brings us both up to the heavens,
Okay.
and he stumbles off.
Stumble.
Oh yeah, he's still really hurt. I
I
mean,
healed you.
you just kind of like stop the bleeding a little bit.
I like how he didn't
still
heal
kind of
Kaden.
has. You can't quite see, but you know that he has a lot of cuts and wounds under his armor now.
Okay.
You
So,
like
I
repaired the minor stuff.
I open my backpack and pull out the mug of ale and hand it to him and pull out mine.
No, he's gone.
Oh, to Kaden. And
Oh.
pull out mine and start drinking it.
Like it's like a flash.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna pick it up and then go. Wait, how did you keep it in there without spilling it?
You remember those wheat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do the best job, so I picked a few up and made a little blanket.
just make it. He just made it.
I made a lid.
But
No, he just made new beer.
Yeah.
okay,
It's very nice of me, isn't it?
I'm gonna hurt you.
If you want to punch him across the face, you can.
I'm
but-
going to do it.
All right,
Um,
give me a strength roll.
Okay. 16 and my strength is 10.
All right, now give
need-
me a D8.
D8. Let's see here. D8 roll.
I can
got a
dodge this.
5.
Like,
You're caught off guard. You can't dodge this, and you wait. You got a what? 5.
Got a 5 on my D8.
Arco takes 5 damage.
oh man, I just got healed.
Yeah, you just got yourself completely healed from any cut or bruise you had before, and now you're.
And now I give you a nice big bruise on the face.
And Kane's like, never say that again. And
Never
Kane
say
will
what
gain
again.
1 evil.
No,
Never
I'm
say
going
what
to.
again.
No, I'm gonna look at him. After I punched him, I'm gonna look at him and go, no puns.
You still gain 1 evil.
So I'm neutral again.
So, what do you not want me to say again?
Huh?
Puns.
What
I
kind
look
of
at
puns?
I look at you and say no puns, ever.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you both walk back to the tavern. And you knock on the door and the little halfling. He kind of comes out like, you know, like he has like that hat, that cartoonish hat, and like the sleeping clothes. He's like, I need to turn back to the village music real quick instead of his
Oh, yeah, me
dark
too.
music.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, yeah, didn't know what you guys went off to.
Yeah, we had an amazing day.
We had a very very violent day.
Like, oh,
Chaos.
your
heated.
room's already.
Cat, did you
thank you.
hear that?
What?
The pun that I said.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I haven't had a chance to make a room, but it should be ready. So do you guys like to go up to your room?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So you go up to your room, and you realize that you both are human, and these beds are kind of made for halflings, so they're a bit smaller.
Woohoo!
I mean, you can kind of curl up into a ball and lay on them, but
They're not that small, man.
I mean, the halflings are a bit smaller than you.
Halflings are about a
height.
third of a human's height.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no,
would
about
you
a
both like
half.
the rest, or you guys can still go places. You both can go to the jail to talk to the drow.
Is there a magic store?
Didn't we already solve the mystery though?
No,
Oh, mystery.
the mystery's not solved. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, we did.
No, you found a magical summon in the wilderness.
But then we took down the guy that made the summon.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, it is.
What?
I'll tell you right now that Chaos wasn't the one. He just kind of duplicated it.
You just
Remember,
broke
he grabbed the back of its head, sucked it clean of energy, and then basically just made two more.
Hey, I'm losing my immersion here.
I'm
I'm
confused.
talking to the roof. Okay, I would like to look out the window and use a perception check to see if there's any magic store.
Alright, give me a perception.
Okay, 12, and my perception is 12.
Okay, so you look around, you can't see exactly a magic store, but you can see a bookstore.
Okay, I'll go there.
Alright, so you go out, and Caden, I'm going to say you accompany him.
Okay.
So you both,
I tie a rope to his
you,
neck
you
and take
talk to
him on.
Finny, and Finny's just kind of like getting a drink from the thing before he goes back to sleep. He's like, oh, you already heading out? He's like, yeah, we'll be back, just keep the door unlocked. It's like, hi, sir. And you both walk there, and there's this guy. It's about like closing hours, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, there's like 30 minutes left before they close, and he's like, what do you want? What do you want? It's kind of
Who's he talking to?
Huh?
Who's he talking to?
No, you guys have entered the store, and this guy's like, what do you want?
Oh, okay. Do you have any books on spells?
No, I might have a few tomes, but
What kind of
Expensive.
tomes?
Huh?
I have 1 gold.
1
Hey.
gold won't buy you a tome.
How about 2 gold? Looks at Caden.
And I
Dude,
look
won't
angry.
buy you a tome.
Okay, I'm going to bed.
Alright, so you both go, and before you guys go to bed, you guys are gonna head to a jail.
Oh, what? Why?
He's forcing us to do it because of storyline.
Yes.
Ugh.
I was hoping one of you would say go to the jail.
Okay.
So,
We go to the jail.
you both
Take
go
a
to
nap.
jail, and like the sheriff gave you a key, so you open the jail and you go on in, and then you see the drow sitting. The drow has now has been unbounded. You kind of look at the jail, and it's like a rough jail. The walls are stone, and the bars are like a mixture of like iron and stone.
Yep.
And the drow's like, hey, look who's here! You're still in this shithole.
I like how he said, eh. What's up?
He's like, so I assume you have more questions for me.
Well,
Just a little bit.
a strong wind and gust seemed to push us here.
Well,
We just kind of got picked up by the wind and thrown in here.
I can
No.
tell you something.
Not literally.
After looking out through my bars, he kind of points to a small window. He's like, I've seen some shit.
I've
Yes.
Nice.
seen some shit.
Somebody walking around the town who I've never seen here before.
Yeah.
Now,
Was
I
it
will
us?
tell you, Arco, after that battle, you have leveled up. In a way.
Yay.
And you have learned some new magic.
Yay!
You have learned the ability to read mind, to kind of like communicate with people telepathically.
Yeah, but at a certain level, not OP.
You can just kind of like talk to people through your own mind.
Okay, so magic. voice. I sing to them. I communicated there. They'll never know.
Some other person comes, and it seems to be another like drow.
Mm-hmm.
And he walks up to him, and he just kind of looks at him. And we're both kind of but all we're doing is just staring at each other.
He has it too.
So, what would you like to do, Arco?
I would like to butt it. Are they like communicating with their minds?
You don't know.
Oh, okay. It won't take up my turn if I use my magic, will it?
Well, yeah, no, you're not in battle anymore. You don't basically have turns.
Okay, I would like to use my. I misspoke communication, but I don't care. My mind communication.
Well, you just start to, just start kind of thinking really hard. And you can both, you're both carrying out a conversation with each other in their own heads, pretty much.
Okay. I like how I didn't have to roll for that, but okay. Too late.
You can't quite make out what they're saying, per se, but you know that we're talking.
Okay.
Kind of speaking in Elvish.
I would like to snap my fingers and say, hey, we're here.
And, the drow looks over to you, he's like, He just kind of grunts, he's like, huh.
Stop talking to each other.
The drow just kind of walks off.
Stop braining to each other.
Stop braining to each other.
And the drow, as you say that, as he walks out, just kind of looks over his shoulder. He's like, the one that sounds like, that's my brother. He came here after they heard I was captured. But anyway, there's somebody walking around who hasn't been here before tonight.
Was he your brother?
Before you ask, it's not that paladin fella you fought with.
Oh, how did you like the show?
It was, quite gruesome. I mean, the head rolled all the way over here.
Oh, God.
What head?
I hope I really
what head? It exploded.
Wait, what head? The head exploded.
The head just kind of got... You couldn't quite see where the head went, because...
No, it got zapped.
No.
The head got
you said
zapped.
It imploded.
No,
yeah.
That's what Caden said once again. I said that his head was blown clean off. I didn't say it was exploded.
If it was blown clean off, then it...
Think of it like a large gust of wind came by.
Just a large gust of wind came by and pushed his head off.
And you both kind of like one of you walks outside and you look, it's like, oh god, yeah, that's a head.
Yep, that's head.
Sorry about the heads up.
I look over at Arco and I go, I am going to hurt you again.
But
So I was like, hey, I'd like you to.
see, someone gets it.
And so after this encounter,
1 second, guys. I need to yell at my sister for.
Okay.
fuck.
I wonder if he forgot to turn his microphone off.
Huh?
There, I did.
Oh, you left your microphone on. Mine off.
Yeah.
I mean, good.
So you kind of you both walk back to the tavern and you both go to sleep.
Okay.
And what's your health at?
That was a good questioning. 47 thanks to this little git.
My health is at 23.
What was your max?
I actually don't remember.
That's
I'm gonna say it was 44. You gain
Okay.
up to 32 health.
Okay.
And it's quite early in the morning when you wake up, and you kind of hear like what I named Finny. You kind of hear the halfling downstairs, kind of like singing a tune. He's like, la dee dee dee. Just
That's a nice tune.
sounds like you can smell food coming up through the tavern.
Yeah, the tavern hall.
He's like, la dee dee dee, singing a song, my pretty little horse.
Or something like that.
For wayfaring strange.
We're spending too long on this song.
Yeah.
Let's just move
I
on.
wish all the people in the town would die. I won't kill them all, rip off their heads, make a collection.
They're ripping me off for those prices.
I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you so
Me?
bad.
Me?
Yes.
Or him?
I'm
I
gonna
did,
hurt
that wasn't
you.
a pun.
That was
But
a
you should
pun.
all walk downstairs.
Still counted.
Which one wants to come downstairs?
Meh. I leap off of the bed in a dolphin dive.
You dolphin down a flight of stairs out of your roof.
And I land on my side with my arm kind of propping up my head, and my leg is like sort of like in a like up its foot, but still down on the ground. Like my knee is up, and I'm just looking at him. You got food?
I'm gonna like.
Okay.
I'm
Give
gonna
me
like.
a dexterity check with a -5.
Okay.
I'm going to like. Afterwards, I'm gonna like walk down there.
Okay.
What was it?
I haven't hit the roll button. 20.
-5. What's your dexterity?
My dexterity, that is 10.
Okay, so you manage it. I was hoping you'd get like a 10, so I could be like, you lose 12 damage for trying that stupid little thing.
I have this
But
look
no,
on my
he
face.
succeeded.
I have
And
this
he's
look
like,
on my face.
Oh,
of,
hey, hello there, Shaman. How are you? I am Indian again. Hey.
No,
That's
you
not
went
Indian.
in. You went
I am
into like.
That's
Hello, my
Jamaican.
friend.
No,
Hello,
he
my
went in.
friend.
No, he went into like
please stop.
Chinese.
Jeez.
Huh?
I'm confused. Back to the story.
Yeah.
Yes, hello, my lad. How are you?
Good. You got
And
food?
I'm gonna
Make
like
some food.
stumble down and hit.
I don't quite know. Do you eat meat? I can't quite
You
tell.
You don't know if you have meat.
Huh?
Yes, I do.
You eat meat? Oh, okay. And he kind of hands you a small, like, it's small, like it's like a sausage, like 2 eggs.
I'm going.
Okay.
I'm going to
I
like.
roll to my feet.
I'm gonna like stumble down and just like pap him in the
Whoa,
back
robot
of his
helm.
head.
Whoa. Robot helm.
Did my voice go robot?
Yes.
That was amazing.
Now it's fixed.
But like I'm gonna walk down and like pap Arco in the back of the head and go, idiot.
And he's
I
like,
roll to my feet.
and Farkeet's like, hey, you're up too. Good to hear, man. I am Indian again. Good to hear. So, and he hands you a plate because halflings are very similar to humans. He knows you probably eat meat.
And I take
It's not
it
a
and
time.
I'm like,
It's not a time in
hell
the
yeah,
world to be.
sausage. I take it, I'm like, hell yeah, sausage.
And
You like sausage, don't you, helm?
you both sit down. You're both eating
I'm going to hurt you.
a meal. Would you guys like to exchange words?
That was your sausage, helm.
Arco. I'm going to damage him in his sleep with a hammer.
I shank helm 50 times.
I didn't hear what he said, so no, you don't.
And
So
take
as
his
you eat
sausage.
the meal, you look outside and you see a familiar face.
Familiar
Daryl.
faces.
No, that's copyrighted.
Technically, it's not because I'm not singing the right words. Oh,
Oh yeah.
You guys, you see a familiar face outside.
what's this familiar face?
Zara.
Who?
What?
What?
Zara.
You little bastard.
I'm gonna run at him and hit him.
And you see,
I go
you see
over.
2 guards on either side of him. One's sitting there crying on the floor.
Yeah.
And he's kind of standing up, kind of like in a stance, like, "Come at me, bro."
So I'm gonna look at him and go, what the fuck are you doing?
You.
All right, so you're gonna
Took
walk
our
up, you're gonna
gold.
like, "What the fuck are you doing? Give me." And he just kind of looks at you and he spouts some insult at you.
Doesn't he need a charisma roll?
And I'm just
Oh.
See
gonna
how well.
I'm just gonna look at him and go, whoa, whoa, calm down there. Calm
And,
down, bitch.
You kind of grab his shoulder when you're saying that.
No, I don't. I kind of back up and like put my hands out in front of me and just go, whoa, calm down,
Whoa.
bitch.
Whoa.
And he starts throwing some insults like, "Yeah, you better back up your bloody cunt."
Okay, he's changed.
Wait, why is he like really bad Irish?
Yeah. Made
Back up, you bloody
Irish.
cunt.
He's not made Irish.
I'm going to hurt you, Arco. And
No
you
one
know
else
this.
is gonna understand. No one's gonna understand that joke.
I'm still gonna hurt you.
So anyway, he kind of you both come out. Anybody else like to do anything? Would you like to grab him and shake the sense out of, or sense into him?
No, I don't want to get close to him. Look at him.
He is a big
Besides,
buff
he's
dragon.
still enchanted, isn't he? I'm
No,
not
he was
gonna do
never
any
enchanted.
damage.
He just saw something else I had to go do.
And how many times have you visited the whorehouse since you got here?
Is that what you're gonna say to him?
Yeah.
He just says that fucked your bloody mother. That's all he says.
Well, that's the best
why
you're gonna
is he
get.
British?
Just go with a regular voice, Chaos Cat.
No, there's a reason.
Chaos Kitten.
There's a reason.
That's not him, is it?
Well, you'll have to find that out.
He's
Are
drunk.
we being racist?
No, we're not being
Yes.
racist today. British is not a race, it's a culture.
No, I meant like, are we being racist in the fact that we think that all lizard people are the same?
Yes.
Maybe.
Lizist. Lizarst.
Oh, I'm not gonna say that on stream.
Okay,
So, you missed some shit.
It's like, I didn't miss a bloody thing. Been here with you the entire time.
no. What?
Nope.
And one of the guards tries to come
Wait.
up and he tries to grab him by the shoulder to pull him around.
Mhm.
And as he does so, you can kind of see how his shoulder kind of dips through. And where he should be holding the guy at shoulder length, he's kind of holding him at waist length.
Oh.
Well, not quite waist, but kind of like chest. About.
Mhm.
Hey guys,
And
So-
the guard looks like very confused and he's
Yeah.
backhand.
Wait. What?
I gotta go for a sec.
Okay.
I'll
I'm
be
going to
right
hurt
back.
you.
I'm sorry. I will be right back.
Gonna hurt you a lot.
Okay.
BRB.
We need to end this up soon.
Nah.
I have to get in the shower.
Okay, I'm back.
There we go. I
Hey,
just want to continue on without you.
Okay.
Hey, look at Skype.
Okay. There's a white thing.
Wouldn't it be nice? Knife? It's really nice of you to show up.
I've got my own right here, and I will hurt you.
I got my own here. Can't
Oh,
see
make me
me.
go get the bow and arrow.
I can't see yours, so I don't believe you.
Well,
Alright, let's continue to this last little arc
I have to take
here,
this thing
so we
off.
can end off for the day, shall we? This last little plot point for this part.
Okay. Oh god, there's so much stuffs.
Other than the black magic that was found. And
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
so, as you see Zephyros, the guard's kind of holding him at his waist when he's trying to hold him at his shoulder.
Yep.
So, hey, if you'd like to do anything?
So, I never realized that you were never mind, I'm not going to speak.
Caden?
I'm going to explain to him that he was not with us during this whole thing.
He's like,
That-
yes, I bloody
yeah.
was. I was right by your side.
He had you wandered off, and also, why do you have a Irish accent now?
I never wandered off.
A very bad Irish accent.
Never wandered
Might
off at all. By the way, you're all hearing this and how his voice would sound like a deep gravel guy's voice. Of a dragon.
Okay,
It's not British for you.
so he's...
As a character. So,
Whoa.
Arco, give me a wisdom check to use magic on him.
Okay. So wait, I still have my disadvantage on.
No.
I know, I accidentally had it on still. Oh, wait, roll. 3.
3.
Did I roll the right one? Yeah, I did.
D20.
Yeah, I rolled a d20.
A 3.
I know everything about him.
Techromancer.
Please, something.
20.
Yeah.
There you go. So you kind of, like, use what magic you know, and, the image of Xerath starts to fade, and what's left is this, and it's shorter than you, a lot shorter actually, like half of your height. It's like a small elf lady.
Okay.
So I'm gonna look at the small elf. I'm just gonna look down at the small elf lady and go, "Who the hell are you?"
Okay. So, as that's going on, one of the guards runs around, slaps kind of like cuffs pretty much on her.
Yeah.
And she's like, the master's gonna want, or the chef's gonna want to know about this one. It's like, and you ask her, I'm gonna make you ask, what she did, and you look over to the bookstore, and it's completely trashed.
Oh.
Hey,
Okay, then.
They had some pretty dumb prices, I understand. I like how whenever she changed, she lost the accent, so good.
Hey, you bloody fucking cunt!
Oh, okay.
So, and she hasn't really spoken at all, by the way.
Yeah.
So you don't know that she lost the accent.
Yeah.
And she never had an accent, she was speaking in Xerath's voice.
Oh, okay.
And, as you do this,
What'd you do
another
this?
man walks around the corner. He's a high elf.
Yeah.
He has this bow and arrow and this, like, little dagger holster on the side, and he's like, what the hell happened? Where'd she go?
And I just kind of point in the general direction of where they went.
I'm very bad now, they're up in the jail. It's just like, god damn it, not again.
Yay.
Sorry for causing you guys so much trouble. I'm gonna go retrieve her. And that is where I think we will end it.
Okay.
So much to cut out of this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know.
Well, after it's
are you
already.
guys gonna be around tomorrow or sometime?
I don't know. Depends on whether school's out or not. I might not be on during the off time of if we. I can't. I'm sorry.
Alright, well then, next weekend we shall continue this.
Okay.
Say like Friday night sometime?
Yeah. Or
Well, like,
if we're.
like
or if
Friday night, like the 12-ish?
Or if we all end up
6-ish.
being on at some point.
Try and see if you can get around on like 6-ish or something like that. And if not,
Yeah.
like 7-ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
If not earlier.
Well,
So, my friends, that
this-
is the close this chapter of our book.
and
back down.
one second. I've got to do something. Let me just.
And we are going to write down passive events. Entered town.
Okay, there we go. And let me see
Town.
here. We are now closing this chapter of our book.
You're putting it away on a shelf.
Yep.
Not to look at it for another week.
Actually, not really. I kind of put it on my desk, but whatever.
And, so, just to recap for anybody who's just joining us now, you had entered the town. You had found out that there's some dark magic taking
Magic.
people and killing
Yeah, good.
them.
Good job.
Hold on.
You're taking so long to say this stuff.
Chaos and peace fought
He's typing it out, I think.
chaos,
I'm just gonna end my stream.
peace.
See ya.